And we're live. Live.
Let's go to the mall
Hello,
today.
oh, it's
Canadian
you
here.
echoing.
Meowdy everybody, and welcome to our second session of the Blue Lamp. I, as always, am Francis, she, her, the dungeon mommy. I am driving you to school, I am dropping you off, I am giving you lunch boxes, and there, look inside, there's a chocolate chip cookie. Nice. Um, Danny, you're new to the stream, and we will introduce your character shortly. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Me. Hi, I'm Danny. She, they. Mm, I don't know what I'm doing.
You can introduce your character when we get to her. Cool
Oh,
stuff.
I got. Thanks for the follow, Falani.
Hello, I'm Gusta. You know me from last session. I'm Stacy, and I'm constantly looking out for food.
Very good. Lani?
Bonnie's here playing Fear the Blood Hunter, as usual.
Now in a completely new portrait that I overworked today.
Yay!
Yay. And here, last but not least,
Yes.
our dear friend.
A dear friend.
How could we forget our dear snake boy?
And there he slash him, playing a very confused snake at the moment, who was slowly recovering from getting bonked on the head.
A snake, I might add. Oh no, there you are. You are on my screen, but I can't see you on the stream screen.
Where am I?
Here.
Oh my.
You're right here.
I'm not.
Oh, hang on.
Oh lord.
Let me just delete you and put you back in.
Aww. I feel so deleted
You
right
got
now.
snapped, Auntie.
There is my
There you go.
broad-shouldered himself.
He's doing that
Maybe
thing
you
where
also got snack.
This would be less confusing if we had like the entire body portrait I do in the beginning, and then just shortened to a little square.
Yeah, indeed, and also when there's a Ghost already wants a cookie. You'll get it when the campaign is over.
All right. Last time you escaped out of the dungeon of the zealots who had abducted you. Out of the frying pan right into the bonfire, one might say, you landed in the middle of an apocalypse. There are monsters spawning into the city and flying everywhere. The streets are getting flooded. There's an ominous blue glow in the sky that seems to concentrate on the harbor side. And accompanying you are two of the inmates you freed from the jail, the Bart Matea and the alchemist Gissis, and Guard Lieutenant Roberto Enzo, who is on a mission to get you down to the harbor to help him out. He has not revealed his purposes yet. Last session, we ended it on a skill challenge, rescuing six.
No.
6. Rescuing 6 NPCs who are now represented by the little green icons with the uwu face. Except, of course, a new addition to our portrait collection, the noble Javier. Hang on. And if you look in chat, you should see him shortly. There he is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He has a beard.
Nice beard, nicely done, nicely dressed up, and his eyes are solid black. Don't question it.
I'm questioning it.
We can get to that in a minute. Let me just get something really quick.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hey there, lurk tones.
Have a good lurk, Tones.
Okay,
a good
and
mood to lurk.
now, setting. You are standing on a very wet street. You are quite exhausted from the ordeal you just went through. You're surrounded by a bunch of strangers, including a floating jellyfish who is eyeing you suspiciously with its many eyes. What do you do?
We must make hurry. Quickly, we must find shelter for everyone. Does anybody know the way?
The meek gnomish housemaid, whose name I forgot, is going to speak up. Oh. Tilara is going to speak up. A small gnomish housemaid, about 17 years old in gnome years, says, my family has a mansion down in Las Arcadas. We might be able to house some people there. It had a safe room. I was outside of the house when it happened. We would also be able to stock up on supplies. Javier, the very dandy elf, goes, "My, I have a small villa in the very same district. I would offer you some of my supplies myself if you may escort me there. A friend is visiting from out of town, and they are unfortunately trapped inside," says Matea, the bard you rescued. "I think we might be able to rescue everyone and get them into the safe house. Getting to Alcala sounds like a good idea." Roberta just stands around and nods. Vera,
Mm-hmm.
have you anything to add?
Not really. I think the safe house is a good idea, so long as it's actually safe. I do worry about how the sewers are faring, though, with all of this water flowing down.
Give me an insight check. Oh, you were faster than me, cool stuff.
Fastest mods in the West.
So,
That's gonna be a... Excuse me? My sheet has a bit trouble loading in today.
Yeah. It's kind of unfair giving you an insight check. You poor smarty pants.
But my insight isn't that bad. I have a whole +1 to it. For a 9.
Not bad. You
Nice.
rolled a 9.
Hmm.
You have no idea what's going on down in the sewers. You'd think living there for over a century might give you an idea of how that would fare in such a situation, but in all those hundred years, you've never seen a weather phenomenon like this. With good reason, there's something extraplanar going on here, and who knows what's happening down there right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, you can take 1d4 psychic damage as you worry. Alright.
She knows that the folks downstairs are resourceful and they'll find a way.
That's good. Stacy.
Yeah, we should get them to a nice shelter, and then we can maybe cook up a nice little meal to refreshen our souls.
And Roberta says, "Not sure about the meal, but we could stock up on some supplies, maybe rest down a little. Get a short rest rather than a long one. Well, that's all right. Let's all go." And you all go down the steps and pathways from the temple district of Santa Miseria into the noble district of Las Arcadas, and should all be teleported over. Now. City, you're missing again.
I just refuse to join.
The snake is hiding.
Yes.
Because I deleted the old asset. There.
Asset.
Very funny. Hang on, let
Asset-y.
me just
You're
put
a
in
very
some.
broadly shouldered snake boy.
Indeed.
It makes sense in context. The game doesn't have broad shoulders. She's not a freak.
Oh god.
Okay.
You
It's a really small head.
And since everyone is coming with us, including Yussis and Matea, I need 2 of you to roll me 2d20, 80-20 each, please.
Ooh.
Let me test my luck.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I'll let the people with actual dice roll.
It's you and me, cool Steve, better not fuck it up. Oh, fuck.
Oof.
17.
17.
The die went flying, but it landed well.
It's an 8.
17
An
and
8 and a 17. Oh, this is extremely interesting.
Oof.
I don't know what we'll get yet. So, 17.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, not the
Anything
cackling
but-
again.
Die.
Anything
Oh,
but a
God.
17.
I forgot
Okay.
that that good rolls mean bad shit. Oh god.
Oh, no. I'm on the articles page when it should be in the stat box page anyway.
Oh no! Oh no! Go back to
on.
the articles page.
Bit scatterbrain today. So, half. It's half of something.
Oh,
So, and a 7 or 8 was it?
An 8.
8.
An 8. Ooh. You got a cute one.
Wait,
Because
I gotta
am
change the
cute.
music.
Oh yes, get us some Skyrim combat music.
Oh, you know it.
So now we have this
Enough
large
chill stuff.
angry square and a small angry square.
Oh.
And seeing this, Talara the housemaid shrieks, which I think is where we tie into your story, Flora. So how about you introduce yourself as you burst out of the door which you've just destroyed? Flora? Danny? Oh dear.
We've seen
And here we have a bot in chat. Smite.
I think Gulsti already
Tech
took care of
issues.
it.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
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 Okay. I totally forgot what I was doing.
You just broke
Playing
out of the
D&D.
you just broke out of the door of an associate's villa by casting Gust on it approximately 5 times. 15 times, I think, was the number. And you hear the loud shrieking of seagulls and other monsters in the air as you step out into the street, and you see a group of civilians being led by a group of adventurers. A large rock-like beast that's lumbering towards you, and a small slithery fiery thing that's coming towards the group.
Try
So,
climbing on the roof.
come again?
I try like climbing onto the roof.
Yes, give me an acrobatics check, please.
How do I do that?
You go into Roll20 into the chat window, and into the chat window you type in /R 1d20 and hang on, let me get your stat block, and then whatever you add to your acrobatics.
Which
Hang
is
on.
in abilities.
Yes.
Ryan, could you just shortly repeat, what was it? A big fire elemental and...
No, it was a big earthy thing,
Oh, okay.
which I'm going to describe in a minute, and a small slithering fiery thing coming towards you.
So you want me to type it in chat, like R1d20 plus my skill check, or do you want me to roll like with my dice?
You can do either and just tell me what you get, but for you it would be what I've just typed in the text channel. You can put into Roll20.
Dang, a +6.
Oh, nice.
You got a 22, and you successfully scramble on top of the roof. You now have advantage on all ranged attacks. With that, I need everyone, please, to roll me initiative.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, that's a 10.
Oh, it's Pillars of Eternity, is it, Falani?
Yes, it is.
Net 20.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
I have a 22.
I'm going to...
I'm not fabulous enough to get the good rolls.
So do I just type similar to what I did before?
Yes, but then
Yeah,
add your
you-
initiative.
Your initiative.
My initiative is 2, right?
It's your dexterity modifier.
So I think so, yeah.
Hang on. I need to position you all because it's not giving me the option to add a turn for any of you.
Oh, damn it.
Nope. Nah. No. Add a
Hey.
turn. Okay. Oh dear. Yes. Clear list, please. So, add a turn for you. No.
It's a dexterity modifier.
Yes, exactly.
So that's the little plus thing that I have beside my
Yep.
dexterity.
Yep.
I hate that it's not letting me add turns because they're too far up in the image.
You know, with forward/R, and then. Ooh, +4, nice.
Yes. Flora is a very nimble little flower.
Except I use that all on climbing the roof.
The dice said not today.
Hang on, I need to. This is going great. Anyway. So, now.
Ooh. Fire
All of you
has...
get a turn. So, you get a turn, and you two idiots also get a turn, but all the NPCs do not.
Rude.
You can stay in the corner, Pikachu.
Be protected.
They're in the corner watching us fight. Oh.
I
You
mean,
get
they would be
22.
smart enough. Yep. They would be smart enough to stay out of it.
If only we were.
For some reason, Javier also got a turn, I guess. I'm just gonna do it straight. It's okay. Got 11. Well done,
Nice.
Javier. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, Roberto has a +1.
Wow.
He's big, he's bulky, he's not the most dexterous. He gets an 18.
He's bold, he's bulky, he's a
The
king.
the small salamander, the same. 4. Sorry, little guy. Farah has a. Farah, what you get?
22 with a +4 on Dex.
22. Which means you actually share initiative with Flora.
Depending on how you do it, she's technically first, Pyra, because she has higher dex, I think.
No. You both have +4, right?
That's Stacy, not Flora.
Oh, Stacy. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, and
Stacy
I
has
had a nat 20.
Okay, what did you get? You got a 10. Flora. My little... There you go.
My little flower.
Also got a 22. You all got a 22, which means you do actually share initiative. Matea,
No.
which I think has a +3.
But then he has a 9 in chat.
Yeah, then he has a 9 indeed, I think.
What? Oh, this was the dexterity roll earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
9. Getting a 4 for Matea, I'm sorry. Poor friend. No, not you. So, and Dr. Yissis. The same stat, so he gets a 21!
Oof.
You dense motherfucker!
Indeed.
So let's see, we got Farah, Daisy,
The doc.
Yissis, Enzo, Javier, Cisetti. I forgot to roll the big hostile.
Big
We'll get to
cube.
that in a second. Javier, Flora, small cube, big cube. And let's roll one for the salamander again. I need to... Actually, I'm going to go with the 4 I got. And roll again for the Zorn. Okay, the Zorn gets also +1. Why did I do that? So, got a 3. You really got the jump on these fiends.
Apparently.
Because
So
we
let
are
me just
prepared.
quickly let me describe these creatures for you. The big earthen creature, medium elemental. The party encounters a grotesque creature made of rock, using its 2 massive arms and 1 stubby leg to crawl over the ground. A fanged mouth breathes heavily on top, and a single dull blue eye looks lazily around. When the half-Zorn spots the party, it starts laboring towards them with evil intent. And the small salamander. The party encounters what appears to be a flaming newt, clutching a spear. With its blue glowing eyes meets the party, it screams and charges at them.
They've turned someone into a newt.
A flaming newt! Okay, finally. Farah, it's your turn.
To try to like get the eyes of that newt, but first off, I'm gonna tangle with the big boy and I'm gonna try to stab him.
Give me an attack roll, please.
First bonus action, I'm gonna activate my right, so I get lightning damage again.
Yes.
So let's see. Okay, let me warm up. Oh, shit, stop dropping the dice, you fool. That will be a 17 plus 6, so 23.
23 to hit.
Yep.
Will hit. Roll damage, please.
That'll be nice. 11 piercing damage and 2 lightning damage.
Let me just see. 2 lightning damage, you said?
Yep.
Doubles to 4. And what was the piercing damage?
11.
Reduces down to 6, totaling up to a total of 10. I haven't put the maximum HP yet. Anyway, our friend is at 52 HP now.
Nice.
You still don't speak primordial, do you?
No.
You don't understand anything. Flora, I think you do speak primordial.
I
And
think
you
I
hear
do.
you hear a pained shriek from the creature as it with a very gritty accent it says, "Oh, the pain! It never stops! I will eat you!" And yes, you really hurt that poor little guy. Who was already torn in half. Do you do anything else for your turn?
Nope, I don't have anything else. I'm just gonna stand there menacingly.
Very good. Stacy, please.
Oh, okay. I want to cast Fairy Fire on the big elemental, so we can hit it harder and better. And I want to cast it like here. Oh, wait. The other two, this one here. At this, because then none of us is in the radius of the fairy fire as well. So yeah.
Like this?
I don't see it.
You see it now?
Yeah. Correct.
Perfect.
In this, because then we only have the big boy in the circle of effect and none of us.
Let me open yet another tab so I can see the exact description. Okay.
20-foot cube.
Yes, thank you. What is the what is your spell DC?
My spell DC. Wait. Is this like in wisdom?
Yeah, it's 10 plus your proficiency plus wisdom.
Wait, my spells. I have modifier +3. Spell attack is +5, and save DC is a 13.
13.
Yeah.
You have +2, and your wisdom is +3. Should be 15 actually.
I can show you my stat thingy real quick.
Because on the stat block I've opened for you, it says proficiency +2 and wisdom +3. So that's up to 5. Hang on. Yeah.
This is what D&D Beyond tells me.
That's your armor class. That's 13.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's
spell-
the save DC for spells. That says 13.
Anyway, let me just have a quick look
I
at
keep
Fairy
forgetting
Fire.
how
Is that
low it is on first level.
Mm-hmm.
Fairy Fire? That is a Dex save. Okay, and it has a Dex modifier of 1. Perfect. Rolls a 5, fails.
Yeah.
The big glittery dude is now, well, it wasn't glittery before. It was just angry and torn in half and kind of sad. Now it's also glowing and glittering. Any attack?
In green glittering, please.
Green glittering. You kind of get the blue dull glow of its one single eye, mixing with the green of your fairy fire to create kind of a teal lighting, which would be beautiful if it wasn't such a terrifying situation. And yeah, it gives you confused grunt. Do you do anything else for your turn?
I want to retreat here behind Roberto.
The Xorn will get a opportunity of attack when you do that.
Yes, I chance it.
Chance it. Which means before you move, it's going to make a claw attack. 20 plus 2. Does an 8 hit you?
My armor class is 13, so it does not hit me, I guess.
And you're out of it. Oh, wait, I can't
Yes.
stop drawing. Once again, I cannot stop drawing. Anyway. And you're out of dodge. Well done. And now it's Yis's turn. What does my friend do? Tell me.
Come on, use the ah. Le time.
Oh my god. Yeah, World Anvil is
You
having
know
a
I
bit
had
of
to
a
put
moment.
it in.
We're just
Thank you.
picking up the vibe of the Screaming Primordial.
Yes. There he is, my beautiful person. What did I give him? He would have used Fairy Fire, but you've already used it, so
Oh, he has more than one spell slot? Cool.
he's an NPC, I can make him whatever I want. Okay, he's going to use his full movement to get over here. And then let me see. Yeah, God, where is he? I was just looking at him. There you are. And he's going to take out his scalpel and attack the fucker.
Ooh.
Any good doctor has one on hand.
Dang, yes,
Oh, wait.
yes.
Some
Oh wait,
call it
it's
a
not in
scalpel.
range. He's not in range yet, so he can't use the scalpel yet. Instead, he's going to. Yeah, he's going to cast poison spray.
Nice, I have this hidden cantrip as well.
Okay,
Let's hope it works.
that is a Constitution save for the Xorn. Con +1. It's very balanced. This Xorn. On account,
Absolutely balanced.
given that it's been cut in half effectively. Okay, that will not hit. That will not succeed. And Gorn takes 1d12 poison damage. Let's see if it is resistant. It is not resistant, which means it takes the full 11 poison damage,
Nice.
bringing it down from 52 to 41.
Nice work. Yes, yes.
I live to please. And he's going to end his turn. Roberto, not pleased that he has to fight given that he's in sick leave because of his injured arm, which you don't know about yet. He's going to put himself in front of Farah, since he's much bigger and bulkier. And he's going to go for a bleeding strike. Meaning he's going to roll a d20 plus 7. 25, which will hit. You just see him taking out this oversized scimitar, which has a handle long enough for 2 hands. It's a really big weapon, and he cuts it in a very sensitive place. He pokes like right under the eye. And that will first of all do 1d12 plus 9. 12 damage. Bring it down from 41 to, oh god, quick maths. 29. Oh no, he only does half damage. Meaning it's only 6 damage, meaning we're now at... We're at 41, we are now at... heaven help me. 36 HP. And... yes, that's also going to have to make a... DC 17 strength save, so I'm going to make a... D20 plus...
That's a lot of rolling dice.
I may have over-prepared. Zorn, give me your strength. Plus 2. It makes it, and does not start bleeding profusely, which would be weird for an Earth Elemental. And before he ends his turn, Roberto is going to...
Oh no.
He's going to attack again with his bonus action. Which I think is just a standard come on. Which will hit again for 7 damage, bringing it down to 29. Yes. And that's going to be his turn. Saseti.
When Ysis was doing the poison spray, from where was it coming in his case?
You see the little alchemist standing here, right?
Yeah. But like from
Just...
his
Oh no,
mouth?
he has like... I imagine he just tossed another vial at it that had acid in it.
So what I want to...
He's a scientist.
Fair enough. What I want to do is put my back towards Dr. Ysis' back.
Like
say,
this?
Yeah. Say, what's your 6? And also cast poison spray then on the tiny blob, which is the fire lizard, I think.
The tiny salamander, yes.
The tiny salamander.
What's the DC for that?
My spell DC is a DC 10.
And is it dexterity? Yes.
It's a con.
Constitution.
Constitution, yeah.
That is a d20 minus 2 for the tiny salamander. He's just a little guy, but he does not get hit.
Does not.
Unfortunately.
Nope. He can resist the buff of the gas coming from my palm of the hand.
It's not poison literally coming out of your mouth. That's good.
No, I'm not
That's
that
good.
fully
That would be
snake yet.
horrifying.
I have small venom glands in my wrists for this.
And since you did not touch it, the effect of the trait of the salamander does not take effect. Okay, you have a bonus action and a bunch of movement left.
For my movement, I'm gonna stay where I am. For my bonus action, I'm actually curious if I am allowed to do. Nope. Okay, I can't use my bonus action. Never mind. That's it.
Okay. Javier is going to look at all of you and say, this again. And he's going to cast Bless on, let's see, you, Flora. Flora, you on your next skill check, saving throw, or was it no? While he's concentrating on Bless, you have a plus 1d4 on your skill checks, attack rolls, or saving throws.
Yeah. It's level 1 blesses 3 creatures.
Yeah, but like, oh wait, is it just any 3 creatures, or does it have to be within a radius? In that case, he just cast it on Roberto, Flora, and Farah. You are now blessed, all of you. And then he's going to... Well, let's say he just moved over here to do it. That works too. Right. And that's going to be his turn. And Flora, you're up.
Annie, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I pick a target. Oh, is it not working again?
Now it is.
Now it is.
I swear these keys are sticky.
Yeah.
So I just pick a target, right?
Yeah, indeed.
Okay. And the enemies are the red people.
Yes.
Okay. And we've been attacking the big red person.
Yes, the half-thorn.
Okay. And that was the one that spoke primordial.
Yes.
Okay. I try shooting it in the mouth.
Yes.
And since
Yes.
it's lit up with fairy fire, you get advantage on the shot as well.
So that means I roll my d20 twice?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Can I roll my physical dice, or do you still want me to do the thingy?
You can do either. But if you want to do it in Roll20, I'm going to give you the command because Andy actually pointed this out to me. It's 2d20 KH1 plus, I think for you it's... What's the attack modifier? Dex plus proficiency, which is 4 plus 6. Plus 6, right? You can put this into chat if you want to do it digitally. $25 will indeed hit.
Nice.
And it's not a critical hit, unfortunately. Let me just find it. Ooh, there's a lot of. Okay, roll damage for me, please.
Damage is just the d20 again, right? Or is it the
No.
d8?
Yes, that's the
d8 or
D8.
d10? Because I'm using the longbow.
You're using the
Wait.
longbow, which I think is
D8.
your D8 plus dexterity plus proficiency, right?
I guess so.
Okay, so you add another. So you add a. So you roll. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it should be 1d8 plus 6.
Yeah.
And you can put
No
that.
proficiency on damage, only on rolls to attack.
Oh, and if it's just damage, then it's just proficiency or just dex?
Just dex.
So it's 1d8 plus 4.
So it would be 4 plus 6, so I think 10. That's what I
10, which
rolled.
gets half down to 5, since it's resistance to physical piercing damage.
Rude.
I know, right?
Gotta shoot
Rude.
them in the tongue so they can't talk. We all know that's their weak point.
Great. Well, you certainly picked a bit of damage off of this big guy. Let me just enter the health for the little guy. Do you do anything else for your turn? You still have a bonus action and some movement left.
I don't think I have anything I can do as bonus actions. I don't think. And
Okay, in that case, will you end
I
your
will
turn?
stay on the roof.
Stay on the roof, looking menacingly at the primordial creature.
I mean, I wouldn't say menacingly, because
You're just a little guy.
I mean, I'm kind of tall.
So
You're
basically,
you're just a medium guy.
Not
Mateo's
a
going
guy.
just a little creature. Any case, Mateo comes down, looking like the mad diva that she is, and actually she has enough movement to go over to the salamander and poke it with a rapier. Let me just find Mateo. Where art thou? Where did I put them? There. So. Hellfrog Rapier, +5 to hit. Okay. Or +3 to hit, rather. She rolls a nat 20, which will hit either way. And I think she doubles the die too. The dice. Which is a 1d8 +3. 1d8 +3. Which is an 8 +3, which gets doubled to a 16 +3, which is 19. And she also does fire damage, so... No, let's just say she does 19 damage. Because it's a fire salamander and it's resistant. And it's, I think, immune to fire.
Would make sense.
On. Damage immunities. Fire necrotic. Yep. And she just pokes the hell out of this little guy. Who starts hissing. Anyway. And does she have any bonus actions? Nope. We carry on. These two are fucked up. Okay, it is now the fire salamander's turn, actually. And the fire salamander... Oh, wait. There was something I missed. Any metal melee weapon the salamander was no. Any creature that's touched the salamander or hits it with a melee attack within 5 feet of it takes 1d6 fire damage, which means Matea's going to take 1d6 fire damage.
Are you...
But she's resistant, so she takes 3 damage. Getting her down to... 6. So much rolling. Aren't we having fun? Anyway, now we actually get to the enemy's turn.
Wow.
And being very unamused by this unfair assault by the tiefling, the salamander is going to attack once with its spear and once with its tail. And that is a d20 +3 for a 13, which just hits for 2d6 +1. Ten damage, and she's done. So it's actually going to make the tail attack at you, Cisetti, because I think it can switch targets.
Oh.
So tail
Yep.
attack.
10 misses.
That is going to be a... Hang on. So, does a 12 hit you, Sasette?
Nope. I dodge
That
out of the way.
misses. And who would have thunk this fire elemental creature also speaks primordial, and you don't understand it. But it's going to tell you to piss off. Flora just faintly hear this squeaky little guy telling you to piss off. And we get over to the Half-Zorn, who still has a big chunk of HP left. So, Half-Zorn, tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a hard stone.
Oh, first of all, it has to make a Constitution save because it's falling apart. Hang on. Yep. 19. It saves. It does not fall apart yet. Then it is going to absorb, actually start eating bits out of the cobblestone below and regain 1d8 plus 1 hit points. 6, bring it back up to 30. And that's going to be its turn. Farah.
Yes. My time to strike again.
Please, and all of us suffering. I overprepared. I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's all good. I also forgot to say I didn't have to activate my Crimson Rite again. I forgot that it lasts until the next short/long rest.
Oh.
So I still have 11 hit points instead of 10.
Amazing. Let me note that down. Okay.
Yep. So
What you
that's
gonna
a
do?
16 on the stone thing.
You rolled an attack for 16.
Yep.
Interesting. That will not hit.
Okay. That's all I have left.
That's all you wanted
Next.
to do.
I don't have any bonus actions, and I won't be
no.
moving.
That's quite alright. Stacy! Get him!
Can't, shan't, won't move.
Okay, let's see what I can do. At first, I go directly behind Roberto. Then I need to check what icons do. So, I cast guidance on Roberto and I say, let nature guide your hand to destroy nature.
And you cast guidance on Roberto.
Yes.
How nice of you, especially since he's a man thing. Do we want to do anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I use my leftover movement to go. Let's see. One spot. So I'm behind Farah now.
Behind Javier.
No, behind Farah. I want to go one spot right. Yeah, like this. So I'm prepped for the next guidance.
That is just perfect. Is that all?
Yes, that's all.
All right. Then it's Yes's turn. Yes's is going. Seeing that Matea is once again unconscious, very disappointed. Is going to walk over to Matea and not take attack of opportunity because he's not within range. And he's going to use his bonus action to cast Healing Word. Which, in his case, is him pouring a little vial of something foul-smelling but very effective into her mouth. And she receives 24 plus 5.
Just a glass of Fanta.
Just a glass of was it mango Fanta? And she's back up again with 8 HP. Oh well, what's a max? Yes, with 8 HP. And then he's actually going to use his action to actually use his scalpel and slash at the little fucker.
Hey.
So, scalpel. Plus 2 to hit. So that's a 20 plus 3. That's a nat 20. Meaning he gets to roll dice twice. And 20, put that down. 1d6 plus 3. Is 4. Hang on. That's 2 plus 3, that's... Oh gosh. I'm getting so many notifications on Discord right now. He's going to do 5 damage and bring him down to 1. And then he's going to be like, it was starting to look so good. And that's going to be his entire turn. He did so much. Enzo! Our dear boy. It's just going to make us to do a regular scimitar attack, which is d20 plus 7 for 17, which I believe just hits. And then he's going to roll damage, which is 1d12 plus 9. $13 gets half down to 7 slashing damage. And once the... No. Yes. And then he's going to make another attack of the same kind. With his bonus action. Which hits again. It does 15 half down to 8 damage. Bringing it down from 23 to 15. Right? Right. And he's gonna say, grrr. I'm supposed to be on vacation. Sassetti! You can do it.
It's for me it's clobbering time. Take my staff out, hit the tiny salamander on the head with the quarterstaff, and then throw in a punch as a bonus action after it.
He's gonna need that much, but alright. Roll your attack for me.
That's 16 to hit for the quarterstaff.
Yes. Roll damage, please.
6 plus 2. That's 4 bludgeoning damage.
It now has minus 3 HP. Well done.
Alright, then I, for my bonus action, basically in the same movement, hit the first one with the club, spin around, dash towards the big one, and lunge forward with a fist in its side.
In its big rocky side.
Indeed.
You hear your knuckles crack a bit. Please roll the attack.
It's also plus 4. Ooh, fumble. That hurts.
That really hurts. Oh wait, you touched the salamander earlier, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, with the staff,
I mean,
not with the...
It's any touching or melee attack.
Yep. I did the melee attack.
Sassetti really is a clumsy boy, isn't he?
He really is.
Please take 2 fire damage.
I shall.
Which I think brings you down from
7.
to 7?
Yeah. From 9 to 7.
One quarterstaff, nicely charred.
It's not my barbecue stick.
And is that your turn?
Yep,
I don't
that's
think
my
you can
turn.
do anything else.
No,
Unless you want to mock them.
I just burned my staff and punched my knuckles broke. That's it.
Okay. We are once again turning to Javier, who I do not have a stat block for, so I'm improvising. But this should be fun, as he looks at the Zorn and says, "I don't think physical attacks will do much. How did it go?" And he's going to fumble a bit, say a few wrong words until he finally gets the incantation right and casts Burning Hands on it, which is a dexterity saving throw. 20.
I messed up. I forgot
you
my
do?
D4 on the attack.
No.
Your D4 on the attack. Okay, give it to me.
It's a +4, so 16 + 4.
You rolled a 4 on your D4,
Yeah,
which
and a
gets
10
doubled to an.
and a 10 + 6 on my D20.
So you dealt 8 + 8 damage because the 4 gets doubled because it's weak to lightning.
No,
Lightning
it
gets
was
down-
from the bless to hit.
Oh.
I didn't
mean-
hit at all.
Okay, so what was the new roll?
It's a total of 20 to hit.
That will hit. Okay, roll damage for me, please.
That is 6 piercing damage and 4 lightning damage.
Which brings us
Sorry,
down to 4 HP. Well done.
Entirely. Whoops.
It's all good. You said it. I remembered it, and I think once again this burning hand spell is going to kill an elemental yet again. A fire spell is going to kill an elemental yet again in this session, from an NPC that I had not prepared. Okay,
No.
give me
We are so perfect.
Give me a dex save. Okay, you will miss, Xorn. You fucking idiot. You half idiot. And then, that is 3d6. Give me 3d6. 9 fire damage. How do you want to do this? You see this wet noble who's trying not to who's trying to like keep up his haircut so it doesn't get ruined, but it's already ruined. But he doesn't care. He may be wet, but now he's really dry as he stretches out his hands, casts a ray of fire, and fucking melts this Xorn into a bit of lava, and the big blue bulbous eye, which seems to be unharmed from it. We can now all leave initiative. Well done, friends. You've killed the big guy and the little guy.
Yay! We have committed
Before-
murder.
Yeah, before the bodies disintegrate and disappear,
They don't
or
disappear.
return to their,
No, they don't.
or if they return to their planes, I don't know. Can I try to like, I don't know, carve out the eyes from the newt?
Eyes.
I mean,
Eye of Newt. Let me see if I've actually given them a loot table. The Xorn does have a loot table, the Salamander doesn't. Please, give me a... How do I make this?
I thought it'd
Give
be
me a
funny.
dexterity check. Give me a dexterity check, please.
Poor thing. Oh, that's actually good. 19.
You can add to your inventory times 3, because he has 3 eyes.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh.
2 plus
You
1,
take-
3.
Transmuted newt eyes. Transmuted salamander eyes.
Mhm.
And, right. People, anyone, please give me a perception saving throw. No, a perception check.
Anyone?
Everyone, anyone. yeah.
Everyone.
Perception.
What do we roll for that?
A d20, you add your perception modifier.
So you add your wisdom modifier and proficiency in perception if you have it.
Oh yeah,
We'll
23.
start always with the good rolls.
As you notice,
Oh,
Okay, so 16 plus the modifiers. I need to figure that out. Let me do math.
math is fun. Said only
Keeps
one
your brain
person.
sharp.
I'm so happy that I have
I
D&D.
think that's 21. I think
21
about
from you.
Oof.
It's 8.
So, and what did you roll, Farah?
A 3.
Everyone but Farah notices the cat sitting on the corner of the roof above you, looking at you. I posted the picture in chat if you want to look at it.
Wait, am I on the
Aw.
roof?
It's a kitty cat.
Yeah, on the roof opposite of you, Flora.
Oh, okay.
And you're just kind of looking down at the dead Zorn and Farah picking out the eyes. Not really betraying any kind of emotion.
I look upwards to the kitty cat and say, "Kitty!"
It looks at you and goes,
Aww.
and it actually comes down to you. It just kind of sits down next to you.
Oh, I offer the kitty one of my rations I picked up in the dungeon.
Give me actually don't give me any rolls. It's going to decline. It's just going to look at you weirdly.
Alright, then I just eat it and say, more for me.
It
You
kind of
eat the cat?
No, my ration. I ate my normal food.
More for me, hum.
okay.
If
The
a
cat is
tabaxi eats a if a tabaxi eats a cat, is it cannibalism?
Cannibalism.
the cat is going to attempt to climb up your pants and onto your shoulder. Do you do anything about that?
I let the cat do that.
Okay, you now have a cat on your shoulder.
Very cool.
Give me an Arcana
up.
check. Give me an Arcana check, please.
Is the cat magical?
Yeah, is it? Go ahead.
It's
Arcana
happening
or
on-
nature?
It's a 16. Oh, nature? Oh, it's the same, +1, so it's fine.
16. You don't notice anything magical about the cat, but it is blue and has pitch black eyes. Okay, Sati, Farah has done something, Stacey's done something. Sati, what do you want to do?
I wanna thank the so far stranger who came to our help.
I mean Javier, the noble you
No.
rescued last time.
I mean
The
Flora.
range on the-
range.
The range
Oh,
on
yeah.
the roof.
Indeed.
Yeah, Flora. You're still up on the roof, and the snake man is yelling up to you, saying thank you.
I
Danny?
just wave back at him.
Just wave.
Start
like an
waving
awkward
as well.
wave, like, I don't know. You.
Javier is going to see that, and smirk lightly and say, My, I didn't know you were so talented. Our poacher is going to be very pleased. How are you faring, Flora?
Very.
Well, I almost drowned because you left me in your house locked up.
I'm terribly sorry. I don't really get guests often. Did you get a nice rest at least?
You're as nice of the rest you can get when you wake up to Apocalypse.
He's just going to cough a bit. He's clearly looking distressed. If you could see his eyes, you could see that they're going, that he's very nervous about this.
Can I ask him something?
Do you want to come down?
No.
So you don't want to ask him quietly, you still want to yell over the storm and the water and all that?
Yes.
Okay, what language are you asking him in?
I guess common.
Yeah, okay.
I would like to ask him if the cat on Stacy's shoulders is his.
He has not really realized there's a cat, and he turns around and looks at the creature, and you can see visible horror in his physique. He's like, I've never seen that cat in my life. You want to give me an insight check, or?
I can do insight check.
Yeah, if you want to know why he's so scared of the cat.
Okay, and that's D20 again.
Yep,
Yeah,
all
plus
ready.
your wisdom modifier.
Hang on. Let me see your character sheet. For you, it is. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Destroyed the play and left the voice channel.
Oh no.
No. Let's just leave the bot alone for now. I wanted to see what the role is. Insight.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Rolled a dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
He knows something about this cat that you don't. It seems like an ordinary cat to you. He seems to think there's something more about it. Anyway, you're just staying up on the roof as you were. Meanwhile, Mateo and Yissis are going to excuse themselves and lead the civilians, including the flump, down here into the room. The safe room. Leaving just all of you out here while the civilians are inside. You
Did
kind
I
of get the idea that Mateo and Yissis are not going to follow you further in this.
Did I see that Javier was nervous during
still
the
we can-
conversation? What can we do?
Yeah, you can also give me an insight. Perception or insight, actually. No, perception, just perception.
Yeah, then I would go with perception because I get a +5.
Yes. Oh, we hear that you're listening to ProSieben in the background, says Fulani. You get an 11. You don't see it. You don't see anything. You just got a nice cat on your shoulder. You're just kind of preoccupied with that right now.
Sorry.
A nice, perfectly normal cat with pitch black eyes.
Yeah, I died in the apocalypse, couldn't help myself. There was a cat on my lap.
on your shoulder in this case. It's not a very big cat. She's like rather small actually, but you can tell she's an adult, and it's a cat, not a tom.
Cat's
Okay.
name is not Tom. Got it.
Not
very,
Tom.
very big in notes, not Tom.
Now that I have harvested the salamander and have noticed the rest of the scene, can I look over at the cat, which has creepily similar eyes to the guy who just blessed us?
You're still blessed, by the way. He's not creepy. He's dandy and awkward. He's cute.
Yeah, but fully black eyes are
He's
He's
completely
made
black.
of paper.
Oh,
What did you
Arcana
say?
nature?
What did you say, Danny? Didn't catch that.
No, he's made of paper.
Aww.
Is that the pun you were talking about?
That's.
Oh,
I didn't know that was a pun that I just made.
okay. You want to inspect the cat? Yes, it's either nature or arcana.
Arcana?
Arcana it is.
Nice. That is a 23.
You. Sorry. That's no cat. That's no cat at all.
Yeah.
With a 23, you actually know that somebody cast polymorph in the area lately. In the past few hours. And the cat looks at you. Saying nothing.
I just look at the cat
she's still purring while she's sitting on Stacy's shoulder.
I just look directly into the cat's eyes and say, "Sorry, buddy. Can't dispel you." And I look over to the elf guy with the similar creepy black eyes and say, "You don't happen to know how to dispel magic?"
Dispel magic. I would have to prepare that. You know, dispelling takes a lot out of you. Why do you ask?
This cat, probably polymorphed humanoid, some sort of sentient creature.
You mean this cat?
Just say that. I mean, to me, it just looks like a very unfortunate street cat that might need to be put down, as she's probably got rabies. You don't know.
Well, then we can just go into your house and see who else you have locked up. I mean, you also locked up that ranger, according to her.
Right. Forgot
Oh
about that.
dear. This is what charity gets you. You help a friend in need, you help some refugees, you help some adventurers, and all you get is weird questions and a strange cat looking at you. The cat hisses at him at that.
I also hiss at him.
The cat is said to hiss at him. And he says, by the gods, yeah, let's all go inside then. By the way, last chance
They
for
all.
somebody to.
Yeah,
Before you all
I
go
was,
inside, I want somebody, whoever wants to give me a perception check.
I was gonna say, as they walk away, I wanna go look at the earth elemental thingy. And just
You
like,
read my mind. You read my mind, Falani.
So you want us
Please.
all to do a perception check?
Only those who want.
Alright,
to.
I can do a perception check. So
Are you still up on your roof? Or are you coming down?
I am staying on my roof. My roof is my friend.
The roof is your friend. Surprisingly, very stable despite of the storm. Yes, please, both of you, give me a perception check.
So we roll the d20 and then the plus...
perception modifier.
Yep.
Which is wisdom, and if you have proficiency in it, proficiency bonus.
I think the stat sheet that Dana uses actually just gives her the flat increases she gets.
So I have
Deadly.
rolled a 19 plus 1, so 20.
I think I got a 23 because it's 18. And then the
Okay.
perception is plus 5, unless I'm reading it wrong.
Okay, with a 19, or was it 20? With a 19, you notice
20.
you see about the size of, let's say, a volleyball. Its eye. It like glows with a dull blue glow. It has a singular pupil in it with a little iris. It looks vaguely sad, and you can tell it's I need to roll for this. You can tell with the arcane knowledge that it's been corrupted through some means. And you please add to your inventory if you want to pick it up. The corrupted eye of Xorn. Let me just put a screenshot in chat. So you see what it does. Danny, you notice the eye too, but you also notice let me just roll something real quick.
Oh no, rolling.
I can probably close Dr. Gis's. Yes, you notice 4 shiny little oblong things lying in the rubble that used to be the Xorn, and they are 4 adamantine arrows. Meaning they are nice dwarfsmith arrows with adamantine tips, and they add another 1d8 plus 5 damage to any attack you make with your longbow, if you go to pick them up.
That means I have to get down from the roof.
You have to get down from the roof and step through the water. Yes.
Fine, I go down get off the roof.
Timber!
Reluctantly, very reluctantly.
Very reluctantly, you go down. You try hard not to get flung away by the water, and you pick up the 4 arrows.
Do I just put that in my inventory?
Yeah, you can add to your inventory. Hang on. I'm going to put it in the Roll20 chat. Yeah, what I've just put in the Roll20 chat, you can add that to inventory. Adamantine is a trait, I believe, that means that a creature that would usually resist physical damage do not resist damage from that weapon. So yeah, cool, right? So you got a big orb that you can ponder, Farah, and Flora, you got some cool arrows. Win-win.
The orb is for pondering.
I lost my roof.
Do you want to go inside with the others?
I'm gonna quickly check up on the folks in the other building just to make sure they're okay.
Okay. You go down there. Danny, what do you want to do?
Can I see if I recognize Fiery?
History, please.
And again, we're splitting up the group. Oh no.
That's just a D20 and then the modifier, right?
Yes.
I got a 7,
Ooh.
I think.
You
'Cause it was
remember
a
encountering a weird elf before? You don't know this particular. You don't know if this particular elf was it.
Can I check my pouch?
Yes.
Can I take out the scroll that I have?
Yeah.
Can I just like pull it out and look at it and look at like Fiery and like, you know, that thing where you like, does this match?
Remember once again, what is on the scroll? If you don't want to tell me, you can just text me. Oh?
Secrets. Hush, hush, hush.
Am I getting a text message? Yes. Okay, let's just wait for that. Oh! Yes, you can give me another history check. Please. This time at advantage. So you can roll the d20 twice.
With advantage, I got 19.
Nice. With a specific law, you know, that drow or dark elves have often been associated with the Winter Court on account of superstition saying that they're both evil, conniving, that sort of thing. You know that this is not true. You do know, however, that every now and then, drow priestesses of Lolth or other or Sildarin or otherwise will sometimes make pacts with powerful fae from the Winter Court. And something about Farah marks you as otherworldly. And that's what I'm going to give you.
Ooh.
And now you can decide if you want to go to the house you just escaped from or the safe house where all the Pikachus are.
The Pikachus? Like the Pokemon?
I call them
faces.
Pikachus. I mean the green pieces with the smiley faces.
I mean, I don't want to go back into the flood house because you might make me fix the door. I'll follow Fiery.
Full of Farah. And then we're going to start with Javier's villa group. So you go inside. You find yourself in a big dining room.
Oh
The
wait,
room you
just for me personally, I want to like stay a bit on the outside and check the streets for if anyone's passing by. But like
Absolutely.
a bit like in the doorway, not actually on the street.
I'm going to put you.
And here's being a lurker.
Yes.
You can also climb on the roof
Yeah,
if you
fine.
want.
That's good.
Okay, you climb on the roof. No check is required. I'm assuming you take your time.
Yep.
And you are now a sentry up here. And we're going to start with Stacy. Stacy, you have your trusty cat on your shoulder. You find yourself in a big dining room. The room you just came out of had some stairs going up. There's water everywhere on the ground. The door you came through was smashed by some magical means. And the door you're looking at, where SETI is right behind, I'm just going to ping it. Javier indicates that that's where his armory is.
Javier, you have a nice room and a big dining room. I commend you for that.
You're too kind, friend. And he says there's an elvish, recognizing you as an elf. Just 1 minute.
I answer in Elvish. Don't mind me if I'm a bit rusty. I have not spoken this language in quite a while. So, what is it all about? You got accused, but you said you have not done um, the holding someone in your house and stuff.
Are you asking me about my history? Oh dear. I'm afraid it's quite tragic for this short notice. And you are in quite a hurry, but once this all blows over, I invite you over for tea and crumpets, if you will. And we can discuss everything. I'm sure you have quite a bit to tell me yourself. I take it by your accent that you're also from the Northern Duchies.
Maybe. I will not discuss this further. I'm mainly just here to check if everything's alright and then patch up others if needed.
You say this, Javier nods and points you towards the armory, and the cat on your shoulder meows in agreement. Roberto's just staying back and having a little sit, being a bit tired, nursing his broken arm.
So I'm allowed to check his armory.
Yes! You are now inside the armory, the cat is on your shoulder, and let me check the... Bum, bum, ba, ba. Oh. What's your armor right now, Stacy?
I have a leather armor on me with AC 11.
Okay, you find a leather armor +1. If you want to pick it up. And Javier says, go take it, it's a bit small for me. It used to be my cousin's, you see. It's yours.
I squint a bit and say, alright, your cousins, but thank you anyway. I take it.
You can give me an inside check if you want.
Okay.
No.
For all you know, he's telling the truth.
The cat meows on my shoulder, and I think it's alright.
The cat says, just go with it. You find... Hang on. Uh-oh. It's rolling the dice. You find 5 scrolls of healing word.
Ooh,
Wow.
I take them.
Some good loot.
Indeed.
And
Wow, don't even ask.
Yoink.
Javier said I'm allowed to.
Javier nods to you. He just like, I take everything. I'm not going to deal with this disaster. I want you to deal with this disaster. Please take as much as you need and for your friends. And he says this all with a hand gesture.
Oof.
Oh, hand gesture. Give me
Powerful
a
hand
perception
gesture.
check. Give me a give me a perception check, please.
Oof,
Ooh.
natural one.
You notice that something's off about his left hand, but don't worry about it.
Forget about it.
So I kind of thought, can I medicine check it? Like go to him and look at his hand?
Hmm. Yes, but first, I also have to give you a single explosive bolt
Okay.
and 3 explosive arrows.
I take it even though I cannot use it.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
like, maybe someone else can need it. I take it. Thank you.
okay.
I'm sorry,
and
the laugh track in the background is killing me. I can't stop.
we are. We have fun here. We're all laughing inside,
Indeed.
except for Sassetti, who is on the outside in the rain
He's
on
still
the roof.
laughing.
He's just laughing about something funny he thought.
Indeed.
Okay, and you're going to check for Javier's hand.
Yes.
Oh, can I help you? Why are you looking at my hand?
It looks off. I want to see.
Uh, all right. And he holds out his hand. Give me another medicine. Give me a medicine check, please.
There's your medicine sheet.
Ready? You've seen chapped hands. You've seen dry skin. You've seen cold. You've seen frostbite. This is worse. His hand is actively turning into dust. You have no idea how it's happening, but you see some black veins going up his hand. Similar to the shade of his eyes. And he sees that you see it, and he gives you a very serious look. Do not tell anybody. I'm running on borrowed time here. I'm hoping you might make it worth it. So please, take as much loot as you want and then leave. I'll see you at tea. And with that, he just kind of ushers you out.
Alright. I take the things and go to Enzo first and check if he needs something.
Oh, hey there. Uh, that Javier fellow. What are things up with him, anyway?
He has a rough time, but yeah, he said I should take stuff and help the others. We leave it at that.
I'll be damned, find no noble who cares. Alright then, shall we join the others?
Yes.
Perfect. And with that, we're going to wrap this part up, and we're going to turn to Flora and Farah here in the safe house. You find once more a depressed rabbit person painter sitting in the corner. A noble dwarf lady who's very well clothed, sitting by a table making what appears to be food out of the prepared scraps, out of the leftovers and reserves. The gnomish housemaid is helping her, and standing guard at the door is the priest in fetish gear, Sticky. So, Danny or Falani, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna walk in and check to see if everyone's okay. Anyone's wounded.
You can tell that Sticky still has some lacerations from flogging himself, but he's fine. He's fine. He just does that.
To the
You can
dog
tell.
and
You can tell. Tilara has a bit of a strained wrist.
mhm.
The painter Philo is in the process of passing out from, well, quite an exhausting day and probably a few too many cervezas. And the dwarven woman is just, she looks surprisingly well. And you've
I
also
go
got.
over, yeah, to the dog and Matea.
Yep.
I ask them if they're doing okay, if they can take care of these people so that the rest of the group can go on.
Says Matea, thank you, darling. You're very dear. I think we'll make do for now. If anyone wants to show up, I think Yussis and I will be well capable of dealing with them. But it seems like we've cleared this street for now. Please, you need to end this. Not just this. I mean, the people who threw us in the dungeon. They cannot go on like this. Something must happen. And Yussis just kind of nods. Salen's supporter as always. He just stands there supportively. Patience of a
Yep.
doctor.
Yeah, I hope that we can deal with it, though it does seem so much bigger than any of us.
Nothing is too big, trust me. She has a knowing look in her eyes. And Sassetti says, right. Anyway, I've prepared some healing potions for you. Here, take them. And she hands you 4 healing potions.
Thanks.
You seem quite smart, actually. Would you mind coming to me at a later point? You'll find my praxis quite easily down in the Undercity. I'd love to discuss tonight's events with you. Do you still have the vial of blood?
Sure do.
Excellent. Keep it around. And Flora, what do you want to do?
Did I hear any of like what happened there? Or am I just like oblivious?
Like nobody's hiding anything here.
So I didn't hear what they said about the blood.
You heard what he said about the blood.
Okay.
Like,
Did I cut you off?
no, go ahead.
Okay. So there's a priestess, right?
There's a priest in very scanty gear. He's wearing leather strips and he has a flog at his side. He is kind of tall and pale and has empty looking eyes. He looks a bit creepy.
Do I know what he's a priest of?
Give me a religion check, please.
Oh, frick. That's a 13.
The 13, you know that where you come from, you have kind of your own more nature-based deities. When you come into the mortal world, which is ruled by law, jurisdiction, bureaucracy, you have more abstract concepts that get worshipped by the people. And a lot of humans from the colder regions of the world worship a goddess called Leviathar, the Queen of Pain. No, not the Queen of Pain. She is the goddess of pain and punishment, anyway. And the priests of Leviathar practice their religion in inflicting pain on others and themselves, and they think that that way they can clean themselves of their sin, basically.
Okay. I just kind of look at him and it's like, and then look back at Fiery and it's like, I am uncomfortable.
You're uncomfortable with this man.
Like, I am uncomfortable in this situation because I don't know these people and I don't know what to do, but I vaguely recognize you, but I.
Matea, who's like a tiefling bard with like dark bronze skin and yellow eyes. She turns to you and smiles and says, "Thank you once again for coming to our rescue. I didn't get to catch your name. And she gives you a clawed hand.
Can I do an insight check on that?
What do you want to know?
Uh, about her asking me for my name.
You don't need to.
Oh,
You can tell she's just asking for a name because she doesn't know what to call you.
you can call me Flora.
That's a very beautiful name. I'm Matea. It's my pleasure. You seem a bit lost, as I take it you just managed to escape out of a villa that was slowly being submerged in water. You seem quite resourceful.
Yes. I don't like water.
If Farah and the others have you on their side, I think we might not have to deal with water anytime soon. I really do believe that this storm is tied to whatever is down in the harbor. You remember outside in the harbor, when you were looking down to the city, you saw a big swirling cloud with a blue light inside of it.
I just saw that.
We all
I mean,
saw
yeah,
that.
retcon, all of you saw that. You were out in the street, you had a pretty nice look on the harbor, and you saw like a big swirly cloud.
Okay.
Um, well, is that Priest of Leviathan making you as uncomfortable as he is me?
Most likely, yes.
Good answer. I'm going to ask him to put on some clothes. Speaking of clothes, you look drenched. Hang on. And she goes over to a little shelf, comes back, and gives you a new pair of boots. And you can add some fresh boots to inventory, and yeah, because she sees that your boots are now like completely soggy. Yeah, take them.
Do you require something in exchange for the boots? I know most people want these strange metal coin things. They're very strange. I don't get them. Do you want something like that for that?
Please, I think you're going to use it. You're going to have to use them yourself. And there's something of realization dawning on Matea's face at this. And she says, in a quiet, hushed tone, "You're not quite from around here, are you?"
That's I. Mm, can't lie. Can't lie. I cannot
Yeah.
lie and tell you that I am not, but I cannot. I do not find it
I,
within me to say yes.
I mean, she just asked if you're not from here. Not she didn't lead you with anything. She didn't say, "Oh, are you from there and there?" So you're just
This
going
can be
to
vague and confusing.
you're just going to say something like, "Oh, you know," and she knows. I mean, she doesn't know where you're from, but she knows that you're not from here. And she, of course, has some idea of being displaced since she's an orphan turned musician turned person being pursued by a bunch of zealots. So she knows a bit about isolation and being out of place. And she goes to give you a hug. You accept it?
I just awkwardly step back, saying, I don't really like to do physical affection in front of others. Sorry.
Oh, of course, I'm so sorry. Well, I don't need anything in exchange for those boots, but please, help Farah here out. Put a stop to this. Thank you very much. And with that, you're pretty much done here in the room. You got 4 healing potions, I believe. You got a new pair of boots. In fact, if any of you want to change your wet clothes, either of you, I mean, you can just go to one of the shelves and take out some new clothes. And unless you want to do anything more, we can change to Seti.
I get wet again. either way. So it doesn't matter. I'm gonna toss one of the healing potions to Flora and say catch.
Flora, please give me a dexterity check.
No.
Oh no.
A dexterity save, I mean.
Oh god. Oh god. Mistakes have been made.
What's dexterity save? Is that just like my thing on the sheet, or is that like another thing?
It's the
Hang on.
thing on the sheet I showed you, like the little box with the saving throws listed under it. As a ranger, you have proficiency in dexterity saving throws. So
Oh,
it's
so it's double.
d20 plus
Oh.
dex plus proficiency modifier.
Plus 2 in this case.
So I roll a d20 and then add 2.
You roll d20 and add 6.
6.
I need to take off the sweater. 1 second.
Please hold.
Please hold. Need to take on my headphones for that. Wait, don't say anything. Okay, what did you roll?
I rolled a 13, so
You
plus
catch,
6.
you catch the healing potion.
Okay, don't make me do math.
And yeah, let's cut over to Sesete. Sesete, you're out on the roof. It's still raining, but little bit less so now.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the path below. It's going to take hours to get down. And you don't know what's going to happen. Give me a perception check.
Oh. I fucked up the command. Why are my rolls so terrible? It's a 4.
You look into the swirling cloud, you see that it gets swirlier and swirlier, and then suddenly it starts flashing blue. For just a second. And you feel a sick feeling in your stomach that you can't quite place.
Do I get the feeling that the cloud is becoming bigger, more aggressive in its swirling?
Give me insight or nature.
Insight
Check.
or nature. Now I need to check what's the best one for me. I think it's insight. Insight, yes.
Give me an insight.
Oh, come on! That's even lower, that's a 3.
You
You're
try
on
to
the correct.
see any kind of change in the cloud, but you can't really make anything out.
We're not learning anything, are we, Tabasco?
As you look into the cloud, something is looking back at you. Give me a constitution save.
Safe, even. Oh, wow. Come on, third time's the charm. 9. 9!
The sick feeling in your stomach gets stronger and stronger, and then it dissipates. As you see your friends coming out the doors. Hang on. Coming out the doors, beckoning you to follow them. Now your party has grown considerably smaller. Thankfully! And all of you can take a short rest if you want.
I can use one because
This is a smaller party?
I'm failing the concentration check, Jeff.
We have shrunk by 3 members, okay?
Yeah, we have a cat now. I
have a
jumped
cat
down
now.
to the rest.
You jump down! I'm not gonna make you do a save because that's really cool, but also you idiot.
Did he hurt his knees? Is he okay? Does he know that hurts his knees?
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Sesete, you hear that? What do you say?
It's fine. It's all in the technique.
The cat chitters. And with that, actually, you're not going to go all the way. Because Roberto is going to put himself in front of you and say, okay, and he takes out a little stone and says, so this is the standing stone my contact gave me, and they told me that they are ready to cast a greater teleportation spell on us. They will pull us down to the harbor, which will make our journey considerably shorter. But it will not be accurate, so I'm going to have to ask all of you to trust them. Once you're all ready, hold each other's hands, and one of you hold my hands, and we should all be able to be teleported.
Forgotten something.
What have you forgotten?
Remember how I met Javier before? He gave me a thing, and I put it aside.
Oh dear, oh dear. Wait, let me look that up.
While you do that, I'm gonna dole out some of these healing potions. I'm gonna give one to.
Don't throw them again.
No, I'm gonna press them
Splash
into each of
damage
their.
does not work well for healing.
Oh yeah, he gave you a bunch of paperwork and some aborajados. So?
Do I still have it? Or is it all gone?
Yeah. You can decide whether you took something with you. That's what you tell me what your friend would have done.
I mean, I probably left it on the bedside because he told me we were going to go over it tomorrow.
If there is a tomorrow.
So you didn't take it with you?
No, I forgot.
Speaking of tomorrows, and if there's gonna be any, I'm gonna give a healing potion to Stacy and the Snake Man.
I see Sassetti already used his. I'm just trying to find out what his maximum
No,
hit point is.
I used the short rest.
Oh, right.
Because I lost some HP.
Yes, you are back to 10.
Indeed. So it's
And
just a
then I'm
normal healing
gonna.
potion, right?
That's a normal 1d6, yes.
Yes, alright.
By the way, DM, would I notice that the cards Enzo's is fucked up?
What is fucked up?
Enzo's arm.
You can tell he's been nursing it for a while, but you haven't really noticed until just now. But yeah, it's a bit limp. It's his left arm. Which is fortunate since he mostly wields his giant scimitar with his right.
I go over to him and give him my healing potion to put it into his good arm and say, I think you're gonna need this if you're gonna stay alive long enough to help us out.
Yeah. Thank you. And he takes it, and he chugs it, and his arm is a little bit less limp now. So, Flora, if you want, you can go back and grab the paperwork. I'm not going to describe it in detail. You just go back and grab it. Is that fine? Hello?
Flora?
Annie, that's you.
Yeah, and me.
The
I
keys.
pressed the wrong button.
Don't worry about it.
So I can go back and get it?
Yeah, you just get it. Just
Okay.
whoop, whoop.
Get it. Where do I put it? Do I just hold it awkwardly? Like, I don't know where to put this.
Let's assume you take a bag with you, like a nice little carrier bag that he has up in his study. It has like a bunch of dust bunnies and a half-eaten croissant in it, but don't worry about it.
Stacy, there's a croissant.
Oh
Can
no,
I
I
toss the
didn't.
croissant to Stacy? Oh
I
wait,
think
no,
it
that's
might
a
be
bad idea.
alive.
No, I should give food.
I missed the chance to have Stacy roll for a flan while she was in the dining room. But
No.
at this 2-hour mark, I would actually call for a short bio break.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Alright.
See you in 5
5
minutes.
minutes. Bye. And we're back. All snacked up and drank up.
And we're back. Ante is still chewing a little bit, and
Just a little bit of nut.
once you're all ready, I assume you're all going to hold the hand of of Roberto. And without further ado, swoop, 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 we teleport into the Infinitan Harbor. Here you are. Now,
There's more angry red faces.
more angry red faces indeed. You've been dropped right inside of a battle. Where you see,
Yay!
well, I'm going to need
Wow.
two of you to once again roll a d20 for me. And you see,
I'm
a guy.
gonna say, Hunter, you should do one because you might get ridiculously low cute stuff, unlike me.
It's so funny when you find out what the one is.
But I rolled a 16.
Anyway, you see a guard of the militia fighting two creatures. So you rolled a 16. What's the other roll?
I wanna do it. Daddy, do you wanna do it? It was Kosta
Alright.
and me last time.
Sure, I'll roll a d20. I got my lucky number again, 17.
You got a 16 and a 17. Do you mind rolling again for me, Danny?
The 16 encounter is already used. Please roll again.
The 17, actually. The 16 is new. And I'm going to have to pull up a stat sheet for that.
I don't know if it's a 6 or a 9. This dice does not tell me if it's a 6 or a 9.
Okay, we had 9 already last session, so let's go with a 6.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a 6.
so
then.
bad. Hang on, we had a 16, okay. Going to open this. And then I actually have to go to D&D Beyond. Because I did not prepare a spell chat for that, a sheet for that. Da-da-da. And you see, well, only see one of them, and the one thing you do see is a large brown bear with the same kind of blue glowing eyes. And it's
Forget.
Don't hug the bear, I tell you. This is not a bird to hug.
This is not the kind of bear to hug.
I'm gonna
Just
try
let
to
me
hug
give
it.
it its HP. Let me give Captain Zelaya her HP too.
This one?
Huh?
This
The
one?
big one is a bear.
Yeah.
The tiefling fighting her, of which I've just posted a picture in the chat. Captain Zelaya, and she gets 22 HP. Good for you. Go, girl. And the lesser wraith gets. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be fun. Gets 66 HP.
The
Okay,
lesser what?
36 HP.
66 HP. 66.6 if you want. Hell! Okay, the cat sees this and immediately springs up to the roof. It is having none of this.
Come
And
Understandable, kitty.
on. Oh.
she's a smart kitty. And yeah, I'm going to need all of you to roll initiative.
Hey.
It's a
Yay.
D20 again, right?
Indeed.
Woo!
D20 plus your dexterity
Oh,
modifier.
I finally can do things. I can contribute. I can fight.
Got a natural 20 for a 24.
Oof.
You lucky.
I am a lucky bastard.
Another net 20.
Oh, good. I'm going to have to ask you all again in a second.
I think I got
wait.
15.
You got a 24, right, Fira?
Yeah.
You got a 16, Danny?
15.
15. Cool, so I got a 22. And Snake
No, I got 16.
You got a 16.
At math.
Math good. And Seti got a
I got a
18.
18, yes.
Good for you. Blessed. Absolutely blessed.
Finally, my speed actually helps.
Yeah.
Okay, the highlighting feature's a bit fucked up. Anyway, the small one got a... Did I roll that already?
By the way, Coolsty,
Yes?
you gonna dole out any of that loot? Or are we gonna have to pick it off your body later?
Hey, you can discuss this outside of combat.
No, I'm just saying.
That was something she could have mentioned earlier, that's to be fair. I take no responsibility, actually. You did this.
Listen, we were talking about teleporting somehow, then we had the break, and I come back from the break, and somehow we are already in the boss fight.
And there's still no flam.
Still no fun.
Still no food. You might get to eat a bear later.
I should do a rule that anytime you're in the vicinity of food, you
I
can
mean,
roll
I have this old croissant. I don't know if it's still good.
It's all, of course it is.
Okay, Roberto, you get a +1.
You have that delicious healing potion now. You can take it as a shot.
That is disgusting.
Do the soda challenge. Chug it in one shot.
And I also have the rice and the fish from last time.
Oh yeah. You're making a feast.
Hell
She's just
yeah.
carrying all this food. Okay. Fira, you lucky bastard. You can start your turn. I'm going to have to tell you right now, trying to attack the Wraith is going to be an action.
I
But
mean,
you know that it's there.
attacking anything is an action, so hey.
So what do you do?
So, let me see. A bit too far, so I'm gonna move. Yeah, 25 feet. And then I'm gonna bear poison bolt. I'm gonna shoot it with one of the
You shoot
fancy
the bit-
bolts I got last time.
You're going to shoot the big bolt. The big thing.
Big bear.
Big bear. I said the
Or-
poison bolt is plus 1d6 poison, right?
Yeah, well, yep.
Jawohl. Roll me
But-
the attacker.
You won't believe it. I rolled a 19. Plus 6, so it's a 25.
Well, that will hit the bear.
Yep. So pick up. Pretty dice. Okay. That is 6 damage. 3 piercing, 3 poison. Oh no, sorry. 3 poison damage and 7 piercing damage.
Down 2 to 24. You still have your bonus action and 5 feet of movement.
Well, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna move the last 5 feet.
Got it. Here or here?
Here, so I can beeline it for the bear.
You step towards the bear menacingly.
Basically,
And
yeah.
That's it. Once again, Stacy is second. And what does Stacy do?
I turn to Flora. Oh, do I know her name? I turn to the ranger lady and say, I'm quite sure you don't need my guidance, but let me help you guide the arrow into the bear. So I cast guidance on her.
Yeah, you cast guidance on Flora, and Flora, once again, on your next attack roll, saving throw, or skill check, you can add 1d4 to your roll. Right on. Anything else, Stacy?
No, that's it for me.
That's it for you, Cicety.
I'm gonna run forward by full 30 feet,
Yep.
which only brings me to there indeed. And noticing how.
Also, yes?
No, I say what I was gonna say also.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Then I'm gonna again use my wrist glands and cast poison spray on the bear. Who
Cast
can
poison-
must make a con save.
Plus. What's the brown bear's constitution like? +3. That's a tough bear.
Ah!
Gonna make it?
Yeah, it does nothing. The
That does not
glorious
hit.
bear outlives the snake.
So the bear. Unfortunate.
Unfortunately. That's my turn.
Flora, be sure to hit the right unmute button, okay? Because it's your turn.
This is bully. Okay, so I need to hit the bear. And okay. How am I in range or out of range?
Your range is 60 feet, which means you have range to 2, 3, 4,
Is my
5,
range
6.
60?
Yes. What? Something like that. Hang
It's
on.
150 feet.
150. There you go. It's 150 feet. Don't worry about it. You are 35 feet away from the bear.
That means I have disadvantage, doesn't it? Because that's shorter than the range I have. Because I can shoot from 600 feet or 150 feet from that range. With advantage, I think.
Hang on. Let me check the longbow once again.
I think it only becomes a real issue if you're like in melee with someone or
Okay,
if they're prone, right?
Yeah, so you have disadvantage if you try to hit a target outside of 150. And your absolute maximum range is 600 feet. So you do not have disadvantage trying to hit the bear. Okay, do you want to roll an attack on the bear?
I will attack the bear. Will I have any different effect if I use one of the the add arrow, the special arrow?
It adds to your damage, yes.
Okay.
Also, yes, go ahead.
I will use that arrow.
You will use one of your, I think, 3.
You gave me. Let me check my inventory.
Let me check the chat. I gave you 4.
Yeah, you gave me 4.
I gave you 4 of them. Okay, you shoot the adamantine arrow at the bear.
Okay.
Give me your attack roll, please.
And that's D20 again, right?
That's D20 plus 4. And because
13 plus
Tracy
4, 17.
17, and please roll another D4 and add it to that.
Wait, do I need to add my dexterity?
Yes.
Okay, so 13 plus 4 plus my dexterity, which is...
No, your dexterity is 4.
Oh, okay. And then...
And you add another 1d4, 4-sided die.
Wait, do I add 2 d4s because it's the adamite arrow?
No, you add 1d4 from the guidance that Stacy gave you.
Okay. I got 4.
You got a 4, which brings it up to a 21, which will definitely hit the poor bear. And
Stacy wanted the bear dead.
Please roll damage for the standard attack.
And that's dexterity and d20.
Yes.
Is it just regular dexterity or do I use my proficiency?
Dexterity.
Okay, so that would be a 14 then, I think?
A 14, and from the adamantine arrow, you can also once again roll 1d8 and add 5.
Oh, do I not need to roll a d8?
Roll 1d8 and add a 5.
Well, I got 5.
You got 5 plus 5 is 10. What was the damage you rolled?
I rolled a 14.
14 plus 10 is a 24.
Yes.
You hit the bear. It is dead.
That's a ranger for us. Woo!
How do you kill the bear? Describe it for us, please.
Right. I try. Does it have like armor or anything? Kind of like a good clear picture of the bear?
It's a regular brown bear. It looks kind of sickly and aggressive, and it has blue glowing eyes.
So I roughly guesstimated where its heart was and shot around there.
Arrow goes right inside of the heart, killing the bear instantly.
And from there, from there I can use my movement? Or do I just stand there?
Oh, Danny?
Yes.
Falani makes a good point, saying that a longbow only has 1d8 piercing damage and only adds plus 4, and you somehow had a 14 damage, which does not add up.
Because I rolled the d20.
Ah, right.
I'm not very smart. I don't know.
That's alright, just roll again.
So the d8?
D8 plus 4.
So that's a 7.
7 plus 10
17.
does not kill the bear. It's a 7. It's at 7 health now.
Okay.
Thanks, Falani. Please don't be afraid on calling this kind of stuff out.
Yeah, I don't remember which dice I'm supposed to use.
Don't worry. And yes, you use your action. The bear's still alive. You still have your bonus action and a few feet of movement. What do you want to do?
Okay. So I can't do bonus action. Can I get up to like around where the cat is?
That's 15 feet to get to the wall and another 15 feet to get up. Yes.
Okay. Do I need to make a check because I'm
No,
climbing?
it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
There's some vines on the wall.
And that's it.
That's it. You're now next to the cat, and it is the bear's turn. And the bear. What can it do? It's going to bite and claw at Captain Zelaya, the tiefling militia guard. So that is a d20 plus 6, if I'm not mistaken, to hit. Hang on. Plus 6 to hit. Putting me at a 15. And her AC is 16. The bite will not hit. And the claws, once again, plus 6. 9 will not hit. The bear tries to bite and swat at the tiefling, but she expertly dodges out of the way each time. And now she's going to retaliate. She has a big trident, and she is going to stab the bear with it. And that's it. So it's going to roll 20 plus 4. And the the trident just kind of gets lost in the fur and does not do any real damage. And after that, she's not going to do anything. She's going to end her turn. So, Roberto sees this and is going to... Hang on. What's your movement? You have normal movement, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to sprint and get all the way up to the bear. And then he's going to... He's going to attempt to push the bear. So he's going to roll roll strength, which is d20 plus 4. You roll a 22, and the bear is going to roll a d20 plus dexterity for it. That is a 0. And he pushes the bear back, how many feet? 20 feet. 1, 2. You can see this man just charging up to the bear and fucking body slamming it, and it gets pushed back a whole lot. Just kind of trying to get it out of the distance of the guard, and that's going to be his turn. And then the spooky wraith that you cannot see is going to make a move. Where did I put you? And it's going to sneakily come up to you, Saseti, the nearest target. And... attempt to drain your vitality.
No, it's mine. Hands off.
Oh, we got the la again. Fighting Wraith. Let's have 3 plus 3. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes, yes, it does.
Saseti, please take
It's a mighty push.
How
what'd
much?
you say? 1d8 plus 2. Take 5 fires necrotic damage.
Oh wait, this is not a
Yes.
spell, right?
This is a melee weapon attack.
Okay, never mind.
And please give me a Constitution saving throw.
I am going to die.
Snake punching bag.
11.
11, you say. You do not have your maximum hit points reduced. Congratulations.
Oh my. That was close.
And oh yeah, it has now left invisibility. You can see the wraith now. It looks kind of like a floating pale 1T with dead eyes. Farah,
Yeah.
the truth has been
That-
revealed. The truth being a spooky ghost.
Hey, I'm gonna pull out my rapier and do a little walk over to here,
Yes.
right there. So we are flanking the motherfucker,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna because I didn't take the short rest, my right damage is still active,
Oh.
making my hits indeed magical. Which means I'm gonna hit this boy.
Wait, your attacks are magical, are they?
Yeah, when my right is active, as far as I know, they count as magical. Because
Ah.
they do that extra elemental damage on top of the normal stuff.
Very interesting.
That's how I've understood it. It could be wrong. I have to look
So
it up
it is
again.
not a physical attack, but a magical attack that does piercing damage and lightning damage.
Yeah. Let me check.
Well, that
PDF.
means I should. We'd probably need to do like 10,000 rolls from this session and last session, but it's fine. You'll forgive me, I'm
Whatever.
sure. Yes,
Nah.
please roll the attack.
Okay, so. Don't fuck me. Okay! That's 14 plus 6 for a dirty 20.
Will hit. Please roll damage.
Let's find a pretty one. Pretty. That is 9 piercing damage and 2 lightning damage.
Actually, that is 9 piercing damage and 4 lightning damage. So
Ooh.
that's 13. From
Spicy.
66 down to 53. I made sure to give all of them plenty of weaknesses so you wouldn't be completely fucked.
It's a challenge, and we're gonna win.
Stacy!
Okay. So I don't know the English word I want to say. Krempeln, Ärmel hochkrempeln.
You're going to pull up your sleeves.
Ah yeah, I put up my sleeves, look towards the snake, go like, oh, I can't believe he made me do this, and I'm casting healing word on him.
Wow.
Cast healing word.
Grumpy healer.
That is 1d6 healing, isn't it?
No, I have 1d4 plus 3.
1d4 plus
Can't,
3.
can't believe I'm wasting my healing energy on a man.
Okay, please roll your heal.
Oh, nice. It's exactly what I was missing.
Perfect. Everything is coming up, Stacey. Anything else, Stacey?
Let me check. I go like 15 feet towards the two groups, and then that's all.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay. Seti.
I'm gonna repeat in kind and slap the rate. While I'm
Please slap the wraith.
slap that rate. D20 plus 4 first for the quarterstaff, which is only an 8, which probably misses.
That misses.
And then the same roll for the unarmed strike with the fist, which is a 6, which also misses. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. You try to hit the ghost, and your fist just goes through, and so does your staff. Is there anything else you want to do on this turn? Like yell at it?
I just gonna hiss at it.
You hiss at it.
I'm hangry. I'm gonna
And-
hiss.
In a language none of you have ever heard before, it's going to say something to you and smile.
Do I understand the language?
It's a setting specific language that I've made sure none of you speak.
Okay.
Ooh.
Laura,
Yeah.
Dude.
it is your turn to do damage.
And the bear's still alive.
The bear's still alive and it's been pushed back by, I don't know, hooligan.
It was the dude.
It was Lieutenant Enzo, yes.
So. Are you gonna attack the bear, right? Again?
You can attack the bear, and you even have advantage because you have a vantage point.
Okay. And so it's a d20 to hit, and then a d8 for damage.
It's a d20 plus 4 to hit, and a d8 plus 4 for damage.
Okay. Wait. No, it's plus 6 to hit.
Is it plus 6 to hit? I thought it was just
Yeah.
dexterity. Oh, it's just dexterity and proficiency, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Hit it.
Do I roll twice because it's advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that should be a 22 for hit.
It's going to hit the bear. Please
Okay.
roll damage.
D8 plus the D4? Or do I not have the thing from thing anymore?
If you're not using... Wait. You only use your dexterity modifier for the damage.
Yeah.
So that's 1d8 plus 4.
Okay.
Flanking is a thing in D&D, Ante.
Oh,
we can get to that in a second.
Yeah, I did not use the flanking then.
That's alright.
Okay, so that's a 5 plus. And you said my dexterity modifier?
Yes.
Okay, 5 plus 4, 9. I think. That
Okay,
is math.
but this time you kill the bear.
Okay.
Good. And we're just gonna say it's the same thing you described before. You aim for the heart, it's dead. At first, the eyes are glowing and angry, and then they just fizzle out. Which means you're donezo. And the bear's... Yes?
I just want to say one thing, but I'll let you finish first.
No.
Okay.
That's fine.
Can I just say, like, yell to Stacy in, like, Elvish? Look, the bear's dead.
You certainly can. Talking is a free action.
Okay.
Stacy, you hear this. Do you reply?
Yes, I stretch my arm out and give a thumbs up and yell back in Elvish, "Good work!"
Nice. Cute. It is now again Captain Zalia's turn. For the flanking advantage, we're just gonna say you didn't take it, so we don't have to do another retcon.
No, it's fine. I'll remember it for next time.
Me too.
Francis,
So-
did you move me?
I may have, yes.
Yeah, because I was beside the cat before.
You want to?
No.
You can stay beside that cat. Yes, of course.
Okay. Reassuring cat.
Emotional support cat. Okay. She's not going to move, Zelaya. She might be moving like 15 feet, 10 feet. But she's going to take out one of her javelins and toss it at the wraith. So the javelin, that is a +4 to hit. 21, will that hit the wraith? That will hit the wraith, and it will hit 4. Alright, should have been. Whatever. And that's 1d6 plus 4. 9 damage, which gets half down to 5. Which puts us at 48. And that's going to be her turn. Angel. Impressed by her marksmanship, is immediately going to try her one better and is going to pull out his arbalist.
Ooh.
And shoot the wraith. That's +7. 22, which will hit. And a 1d12 plus 7. Which is an 18. Gets half down to 9, so we're now at 39. 39 damage, and that's going to be his turn. The wraith, meanwhile. Oh dear. It can't create a spectre because there aren't any humanoid corpses, which is good, so it's going to do the same thing it did before and try to drain a vitality setting.
Ah, it's no fun.
Sorry, buddy.
I need that vitality.
You do need it. Oh no, if I kill Sassetti, what do I do? What
Then
do
I
we
need to roll
do?
a new city. It's fine. I am not afraid to die.
Brave.
Make me instead. I have so many backups.
Exactly. That hits. 16 hits, indeed.
16 hits. And it will deal...
If I die, I'll do... Oh, I can't
We'll do another...
fight.
Once again, deal 5 damage. And please give me a constitution saving throw.
I am once again asking for 5 damage. 18. Yes.
Your maximum hit points are not reduced on this turn.
Woohoo.
Yay.
Fira, just watching... You've just seen the spooky 1T person... told the other 1T person trying to absorb all of his vitality. What do you do?
I'm gonna do the thing I do best. And I'm gonna stab it.
Okay. Stab the wraith. Please give me the attack roll.
The attack roll is, well, not great. I rolled 2 8s. Which means 8 plus 6, 14 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, nice. So that's a 1 point of lightning damage and 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage and 2 points of lightning, totaling up to 13. 39 minus 13 is 26, if I'm not mistaken. And you took out a third of its health. Be proud.
Yay!
Anything else on this turn?
No, since I'm a monster hunter. I'm a one-trick pony. For now.
Monster.
Oh, good thing.
Monster Hunter? Does that mean she's Geralt?
She's a bit of a
Well,
brawl.
Well, if I took the other subclass, I would have probably been.
Very cool. Stacy, you're up.
Yes. I want to go there.
You want to go where the people are?
Yes, I want to be up, yeah, right there. And I I put my arm towards the wraith and I cast poison spray.
Very cool. That is a dexterity constitution.
No, it's
Ba-ba-ba. Once again, type the command. Does a 21 save?
oof. Yeah, this saves the wraith, unfortunately.
Okay, do you want to do anything else for your turn?
I just look to Seti and say, well, I guess we don't have much luck with our poison today.
We don't.
The wraith is going to cackle at you. And it is now Soseti's turn.
You wanna cackle, mate? I'm gonna cackle one on your face.
That is some vicious mockery.
That is.
And now I'm gonna remind my flanking bonus. Yes, 18. I think that.
First of all, take a point of inspiration.
Yes.
Second of all, that will hit. Please roll damage.
All right, the daboosh. That is 1d6 plus 2. That's 3 daboosh.
That's 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
And then the fist attack with honor strike. That's an 11. I think that might miss.
That's going. Yeah, the 11's going to miss. Anyway, you do a total of 2 bludgeoning damage.
Progress was made. Yes.
Well done. Do you do anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Let's see, does the wraith have any other languages?
I have.
Oh yeah, it does. It says in abyssal to you.
Aha.
You're pathetic. And that's it. Flora, you next to the support cat. It's your turn.
I'm on dry.
Come again, please.
Am I still like wet from before, or am I dry?
Roll me a d20.
Oh.
You are dry.
And I do something kind of reckless, possibly.
Ooh.
We love that here.
Always.
Please do.
Does anyone see me from where I am currently?
We're going to determine that with a stealth check.
Okay. How do I do a stealth check?
That's d20 plus your stealth modifier.
Okay. It's D20.
D20.
That is a 14.
Okay, what's everyone's passive perception?
15.
Falani?
Sorry, what?
What's your passive perception?
Not very good. It's like 11.
It's 11. Soseti, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 12.
Stacy sees it.
I will do nothing about that.
Yep. So, what's it gonna be, Flora?
And I give the cat my cloak and do a flying attack.
Where do you want to fly to?
Just like somewhere where I like the flying attack so that I can see the wraith better, and if like the wraith moves, I can still like if it moves upwards, because I'm assuming I can do that.
4, 5, 6,
I can
7.
hit it better.
Use 35 flying speed. Use 35 feet of flying movement to get yourself up here, and you now have advantage on the attack. Since you're attacking from stealth, I guess you just have advantage. You have advantage on your next attack against the wraith.
Okay, and that is a D8, right?
No, attack is a d20 plus your dexterity plus your proficiency, so +6.
I thought, oh, to hit, that's the D20, right?
Yes,
And I roll that twice.
you can roll that twice.
I think that would be a 19,
A 19 will hit. Please roll damage.
and that's the D8.
That's the d8 plus 4.
I believe that would be a 10.
Okay, you do 5 points of piercing damage as it is resistant against non-magical piercing attacks. But 5 damage is more than 0, and you now have reduced it down to 19.
So, and nobody still sees me, right?
Only
Except
Stacy
Hope.
sees you.
But she doesn't do anything.
She doesn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Correct. I just see it like in the corner of my eye and try to make an unimpressed face so that no one sees that I notice it.
And since you're the only one who speaks primordial, Flora, only you can hear as the ghost says, "Come out already so I can eat you alive."
What's up with everyone wanting to eat? Do you need food?
Want to give me an insight check on that?
Sure. That's the D20 again.
That's d20 plus
Very
modifier.
hungry. Very, very hungry.
The Wraith is so hungry right now.
Stacy would understand if she could understand the speech.
Also, Ronnie, I see earlier you made a joke about the bear. How dare you? How dare you say this in my house? Okay. So what's your insight check? Flora?
And total.
Total. You don't know what it is about this wraith and this bear being very hungry, but we shall see. Don't worry about it. It is now the militia guard's turn.
Oh, I didn't check if they saw me. Oh, frick.
You don't have to check again, don't worry. So far, only Stacy is aware that you are even in the air. And Zelaya certainly didn't see you. Roberta didn't see you. Like, the passive perceptions are low enough that you just snuck by them. And yes. She's going to point forward with her spear, grabbing it with both hands. And she's going to go into a charging pose and then charge at it. She can do this up to 30 feet without spending movement. She's going to come right up to the Wraith, who has to make a strength save. Does not succeed. And then she's going to... And then it's going to be knocked prone.
Oi.
It's going to symbolize that with that little symbol. And yeah, against all odds, she manages to pummel this thing down with her trident, and it now falls to the ground. It looks like a little miserable pile of ectoplasm. Roberto is going to use the shot, and I believe when you shoot it, when you shoot a target that is prone, you get advantage. Correct?
Disadvantage, I think.
Disadvantage shooting a thing that's prone?
I think
Yeah.
so, weirdly enough.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes
it's
sense
like
to me.
it's like you get advantage when you're in melee with a prone target, but you get disadvantage on ranged attacks against it.
Oh, that's a nice balancing act. Yeah, he's going to 2d20, keep lowest 1, plus. Plus 7 to hit. Going to be 16, which is going to hit it. And then he's going to do. Going to look at what he just posted in a second.
No, don't. It's a meme.
Oh, how dare you. Only 12 plus 7.
10 out of 10 mean. Very good.
And do 6 damage, bringing it down to 13 points of health. It is now the Wraith's turn, and it's going to use, what was it, half its movement to get back up?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. It wasn't going to move anyway. And it's going to attempt to flee. It's going to move through Fira. Yeah, all 4 of you get an attack of opportunity. Just go for it. Just fucking kill it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Stacy, give me an attack. Give me a melee attack roll, please.
Melee attack roll, so just a d20, right?
Think it's with a...
What weapon are you
22.
using? You got 22, huh?
Well, I
Yep.
would use my well, I have not really readied my spare. But I
It's
would
alright.
use
You
the
just
spare.
take it out and fucking clobber it
Okay.
as it tries to get away. Great.
Yes,
When
10 piercing damage and 2 lightning damage from me.
10 piercing blue lightning, which is actually 14 points of damage. And how much what did you roll, Sasetti?
22.
Would also hit. Please roll damage.
That's 5 bludgeoning damage.
3 plus 14 is 19, and Zelaya does not even need to roll because this thing is fucking dead.
And
But
if
can
I
I
may...
still-
sorry, go ahead.
I wanted to describe my phenomenal natural one.
Please describe your natural one for us.
Okay. As Stacy sees the Wraith wants to escape, she wants to grab her spear, but when she wants to pull it out, it's stuck in this bandolier she has to hold it, and she trips over and fell right into the water.
Oh
Now
no!
in the water and swimming.
No. What
Which doesn't matter. Combat drops as you kill the Wraith dead once again.
Once it dies, I wanted to say an abyssal was pathetic now, frog.
Probably need to move.
What did you say?
I think I need to move.
Okay, how are you gonna move? Just gonna slowly drift to the ground so that nobody sees you.
Can I drift backwards to the cat and take my mother's cloak back?
You take the cloak, and the cat looks at you.
And then just give it a little pet. Good kitty, you wear a good cloak.
It says nothing at this. It's just kind of looking at you wide-eyed. Okay. Combat drops. You see Roberto packs up his arbalest and walks over to you. You can see the tiefling is visibly exhausted, but also very happy.
I help Stacy out of the water, if she'll allow me.
I'd
No,
give a hand as well.
Okay, since she has 2 hands to choose from, she takes Fire's hand to get out of the water.
Of course.
I am not very strong, so we will like struggle a bit.
Please give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Great.
No, Fira.
Yeah. That is a 14.
You fall into the water.
Ah, yes, I knew I would get soaking wet again.
That being said, the rain has stopped, but the wind is still going.
Wind's
Okay.
howling.
Oh, then.
Mhm.
Okay, let me find my notes actually.
So
And the
the
purple-
tiefling's injured?
No, it's just exhausted. She did not take any damage.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I will not use my heals.
And she turns to each of you and says, "My, thank you. That was probably the nastiest one of tonight. We got others alive. Meet me at La Salamandra. It's a taverna around here. I'll pay some beers. I'll buy some beers for you." What the fuck are you doing here? And she says this to Roberto.
But Stacy from the water yells, and flan!
Oh, pudding, is it? Not much, not really much of a fan of all sweet things, but all right. Hey, let me help the both of you. You look silly. And she helps both of you out of the water.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Pleasure is mine. I am Captain Zelaya, and you just saved my butt. So what the fuck are you doing here with the guard? And why aren't you in safety? There's Roberto, and he's kind of stumbling, waiting for one of you to say something.
Because we
Well-
like to live dangerously.
Do you come down to say that, or you just kind of yell it?
I yell
Michael.
it, but I yell it in primordial.
Primordial, and she says, "What?"
I just say it again, but backwards in primordial.
The friend of yours, she alright?
Please, we don't really know who she is. We just met her.
She's like a stray cat, is she? And the cat's going to come towards her. It's gonna plop down.
Cat!
I'm gonna to the captain and say, well, this guy Enzo, he fished us out of prison of the order, and we basically helped him out.
I see. You're on a special mission, are you? Don't ever see any of you guards around here. That's good. But I heard the guard has been stationed back at the castle to protect the royal family. And the entire city has been left to itself. Good thing we have the militia here. She clocks her breastplate. The order, you say? And she spits. And she looks stick to her stomach, thinking about the order. Fucking bastards. How low will they stoop nowadays? Well, if you're quite done playing heroes, all of you, I suggest you come with me to the nearest school. That's where we're currently safeguarding all the survivors. My men and women are already there, and others.
We're going back to school?
Are you still saying this in primordial backwards?
No.
Are you saying it in common?
Yes.
You're funny. You want to come down?
Well, you see, I might have tripped.
Down.
Nope.
Wait, I realized something that I can do.
What you gonna do?
Well,
What
since
you
you
gonna do
allowed
when they
us,
come for you?
since you allowed us to pick a feat at the start, and I took the Drow High magic, I realized that I can actually dispel magic once per long rest. So I'm gonna try it on a cat.
Give me an Arcana check, please.
Aye aye. Okay. That's ooh. Oh, that's not bad. That's 18 plus 5. 23.
The cat counterspells it, and you notice, and it looks at you.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck?
You hear a voice in your head say, "Ma, you're quick."
Language.
I reply and say,
Do you reply out loud or do you think it?
oh, in my head, I am not letting any of this shit show on my face. I did not know that polymorph effects let you keep your brain.
You'll find I'm quite special. And she rubs up against your leg.
Uh-huh.
And Zelia's going to grab the cat, be like, "Are you insane? Leave the poor cat alone! What's wrong with you people?"
We were just
Wait.
trying to help.
All of you saw Fira cast a spell on the cat, and it not doing anything, and then the cat tried to rub up against her leg.
I don't question it. It's our emotional support cat.
Yeah, I don't question it either. I let the kitty ride on my shoulder.
The kitty comes up to your shoulder and sits on it.
I let it hold my cloak, so I trust it clearly.
Yep. You come down, Flora. Are you gonna stay on your emotional support roof?
I hold the high ground.
How Jedi of you?
Would it be... No, not Sith, because Obi-Wan's
It's
not
Obi-Wan.
Sith. Yeah.
Yes, it is a very Jedi of you.
Mhm. Unless Obi-Wan's no longer a Jedi.
Dum, dum,
Oh, he's
dum.
dead. Anyway.
Wow. Rude.
Zelia's going to poke this wraith and say, "Well, I'm going to go back to our headquarters where we have all the survivors, and I wish you good luck, whatever you're doing tonight. I hope I see you again in friendlier circumstances." And she's going to pitter-patter off down the street.
Wait, wasn't she gonna buy us beer?
She's going to buy you beer in more peaceful times.
I pull on Fire's sleeve and say, hey, don't you want to look the remains of the raid?
Oh, I sure as hell do. Wanna help?
No, that's your thing. I just wanted to remind you.
You're so considerate. Please, Farah.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a fun thing. Please give me a perception check.
Well, my perception sucks. Wouldn't it be
Fine.
investigation because I'm actively searching through it?
Yeah. The DC stays the same too.
Oh, nice. That sounds like that'll be a lot more up my alley.
No, I'm
Being the
sorry. It should have
smart
occurred to
cookie.
me that if you're looking for it, it's the same. And you're an intelligence character, so you should be able to use investigation. So please go and investigate.
Green die has blessed me with an 18 plus 5.
Ooh.
Again.
What are you doing with all those 23s? You find a strange locket.
Yay! I'm
Find a
sorry.
locket.
I'm like, I. These are this was one of the gift dice. This was one of those that came with the ones that Ronnie gave me. So it rolls really well because it's full of
Ronnie.
love.
Perfect, Ronnie.
Ronnie, you did it. The power of friendship grants you the strange locket. And let me just drop the description here in chat.
Yay!
Do that. Can I ask something?
Please ask.
Can I inspect the bear?
You're gonna scoot over and have a good look-see at it
Yeah.
from the roof?
No. I'll come down.
Climb down carefully, trying not to slip on the wet but drying stone. By the way, if you look at the locket, it says, "What's your alignment, Farah?"
believe it is, yes, true neutral.
I believe it is
Well,
evil.
you see what it says. For neutral characters, you now are resistant to magical attacks if you choose to wear the locket.
Handy. I put it on and stuff
open
it
it.
beneath my heart.
It has two figures in it. A tall, wanty woman and a small child, and you're used to them being like brown or green, but these two are like a bright, vibrant blue.
Strange. I'm
It
gonna
has an
keep
engraving
it.
on it in a language you can't read. And then we go over to Flora. Please. Investigation, nature, or perception. If you want to investigate the bear.
Do nature?
You can do nature.
I'll do nature. It's a D20 again, right?
Yes.
That's a 25.
Mm-hmm. You've seen bears before. Many bears. Big bears, small bears. This is more on the big side, but that's not what strikes you the first time. It is completely emaciated, for one. Its hair is matted with blood and goo.
Quick
And its
thing. I
eyes,
don't
which
know
are
what
now...
it means.
Come again? Emaciated.
Yeah, I don't know that word.
It's been starved.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it hasn't eaten in months, which you've seen before on bears getting out of hibernation. This one looks a lot less happy about it, and you can see when you look at its eyes, they have a natural blue hue, and you can tell that this bear has somehow been magically corrupted.
Okay. Can I remove its fur?
That's gonna take some time. Please give
I mean,
me.
I have a knife,
You have a knife. A knife.
Yes.
and I
You call this a noise?
probably know how to do this.
Probably know how to do this, huh?
Yeah.
So please give me another nature check at advantage. So you want to come over? Okay.
I stole one for Lanny's 20, please.
Very good. You remove all of the good bits safely. Add to your inventory a roll of cursed bear pelt.
Ooh.
How much weight is that?
Say 10 pounds. And then you see Roberto kind of stepping into the middle of this here platform. Like you're like on a bunch of gangways that have been put up because they're in the harbor. You can hear some seagulls, but more importantly, you can hear the howling wind. You see a bright blue light that's very close. And Roberto looks at it and then looks at you and says, "I think we're getting closer." So, what's it gonna be?
I think it's a good point to stop, isn't it? Or
We
do we want to
we've gone
go?
for 3 hours.
I think that's enough for me today. I'm getting hungry.
I need sleep. I'm getting up at 4 a.m. tomorrow.
Ooh.
So I have
You
exactly
should go
8
to bed
hours.
5 minutes ago. Falani, leave.
Go to sleep.
D&D though! I gotta get bear blood!
Don't roll anything for me, please. Add a vial of bear blood for your inventory and then immediately leave the voice chat, please.
Literally gets
Go
bear
drink the-
blood from the bear I carved up.
Go drink that bear blood and go to sleep.
I squeeze out whatever's left of the bear after Daddy's
It's enough
finished
for
with
2
it.
vials. It's messy. You got blood on your hands anyway. Please go to bed.
Night.
Nice.
Take care. I love you.
Bye.
I think this is a good place to call it quits.
Yes.
Alright. Thanks everyone for playing with me again.
Thanks, everyone,
who's been
for-
watching. And I'll
Thanks
leave it
everyone for putting up with my nonsense.
I think it was
We
quite
probably could
bearable.
have had someone get drunk by how many times I asked, is that a D20?
You'll learn. It's fine.
You will ask many more times and I am prepared to say yes every single time.
Every time.
And then it's going to turn out to be a D8 because we forgot.
Alright. But now I'm going to go cook. Thanks everyone and see you next time, which we don't know yet when it will be.
Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.